Joining me today is a sought-after fiddler and multi-instrumentalist who hails from the windy city shores of right here in St. John's, Newfoundland, a fun-loving and versatile performer. She's built a career that's taken her around the world, recording and playing in more than 30 countries. A baroness of the bow, she brings skill and heart to every stage she steps on. These days, she's based in Kitchener, Ontario, but she's back home for a visit and here to share some songs with us. Ally Corbett. Ally, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Let's kick it right off with a tune. What do you got for us?
All right, I'm going to play you a Newfoundland tune. It's an Emile Benoit tune called Stan Rogers Reel. Learned this, here when I was living home. So, it's a special tune for me. And I try to play it, around the world and different bands that I play and try to teach them this tune because it's just a really beautiful tune. And it's one that Emile wrote for Stan Rogers. So when he was going to play Stan Rogers Folk Fest. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Amazing. So good. So amazing. I love it. I love the fiddle.
Yeah.
So cool.
Me too. Gotta say.
How does it feel to be back in St. John's?
Well, so I was really fortunate that I play in a band that was scheduled for a weekend, like O'Reilly's here. So I got the chance to come home. I am, obviously I have my life in a different province now. So it's a little bit trickier for me to find time to get home. So coming home with music is a really great, way for me to be back. I wish it was longer that I
could for the weekend, or?
Yeah. So we came in Thursday, leaving tomorrow morning. So yeah, it's kind of a quick trip, but I'm fitting a lot in. So,
what do you miss most about the music community here in town?
Oh, the whole thing. Okay, I don't even know where to start. It's overwhelming. First thing, it's really funny actually because I got into O'Reilly's the first night on Thursday, and our singer, the flight was delayed for him, so he didn't make it. And we kind of filled in with this other band called the Ugly Sticks from here. So Mike Hancock was the singer in that, and he didn't know I was from home. And so he was like, "Oh, don't worry, just hop up with us. Everyone here in Newfoundland jams with each other." And I was like, "I'm from here." I was like, "I know. I've been gone for a long time, but yeah, I remember. I know that everyone jams with each other." And that's the thing I think I miss the most about it is that there's so many musicians. There was 4 amazing fiddlers at the O'Reilly's the other night.
Wild.
You throw a rock and you're hitting another guitarist, another bassist, and everybody plays everything, right? So if you need accordion in your band or fiddle, or you can get the same person to do it, right? So I think that everyone being in each other's bands and all the small little side projects, projects that come up and all the recordings, the RPM challenge,
mm-hmm.
and it's just in us, and I think that that's what I miss the most is that just music is at all the time here. I haven't stopped playing since I got here.
Yeah, it seems like it's always on the go.
It's always on the go. There's always a show. There's always, a jam or it's great.
Where'd you go to high school?
I went to Holy Heart.
Ooh, Holy Heart. Fancy.
Yeah.
So fancy.
I went to Queen Elizabeth for 1 year
mm-hmm.
in Foxtrap,
mm-hmm.
and then I moved to Holy Heart for grade 11.
You do a lot of music in school?
Yeah, I did. Actually, part of the reason I went to Hart was to study with Susan Quinn. So she was my violin teacher for a couple years. She helped me prep for my music school auditions. Her and Allison Black. And I played in quartet. I had the chance to play in chamber orchestra, all of the musical opportunities that, just for sheer size, I wouldn't have had in Foxtrap, not for lack of, talent or whatever. It's just the infrastructure for music was in St. John's.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, so I had a lot of those opportunities, and I did go to MUN for music as well.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's hear another song. What do you got for us next?
All right. So when I'm not playing the fiddle, I play with a lot of like country artists like Bobby Dove, play in the Mahones for Irish stuff. I also play in a mariachi band in Kitchener. So that's been a really, really fun endeavor. So when I'm not doing that, I do also have my own songwriting stuff that I do. This year, I have been going through a health challenge, I've been calling it.
We'll talk about that after the break.
Yeah, for sure. But there is a song that I'm going to record soon. Yeah, so I'll play that one first.
Great.
And then we can talk about that after.
Awesome.
Yeah. And it's just the chorus of this song. I wrote it way before everything, but the chorus of this song has the meaning for me of what my life has always been, I think. So I think it's why I want to record it. But it's about Salvador Dali.
Oh.
Yeah. So they actually exhumed Salvador Dali's body a few years ago, and his mustache was still like fully intact.
Wow.
So it's kind of the story of his life, and then
I hope they don't dig me up, but if they do, I hope my beard's still there.
I know, right? Well, he used to wax his, I think, like pretty heavily.
A lot of chemicals, I think, especially in the 50s.
Yeah, exactly. So it's about Salvador Dali's life and his wife Gala, and but the chorus for me is something that I wrote a long time ago, but it's the way I've always kind of lived my life. So it's not your fault that Dali died, but you were born on the day that he died. That doesn't make it your fault, but it is a coincidence. In Barcelona and Madrid, where the fire was burned and lit, you were just a twinkle, a spark in an element. To live your life like you're dying, love your loves like you aren't trying. Is this for real or are we faking? Are these memories we're making? La-di-da, da-di-da-da, da-di-da, da-da-da-da, da-di-da, da-da-da-da, da-di-da-da-da-da-da. He met his match in Gala's arms, never ever left Gala's arms, made it through the war together, and lived in America. That was where you were born, first conceived, gestated and born. For you, everything was brand new. For him, it was just the beginning. So live your life like you're dying. Live your love like you aren't trying. Is this for real or are we faking? Are these memories we're making? La-di-da, la-di-da-da, la-di-da, da-da-da-da, la-di-da, da-da-da-da-da, la-di-da-da-da-da-da. In 28 years, not much has changed on the face of the man they put on our change. Not much has changed with Dolly. He's still looking pretty much the same. In 28 years, so much has changed in the life of the boy. His luck was strange, born on the day that Dolly died, and that's a coincidence. So live your life like you're dying, love your loves like you aren't trying. Is this for real or are we faking? Are these memories we're making? La-di-da, la-di-da-da, la-di-da, da-da-da-da, la-di-da, da-da-da-da-da, la-di-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, live your life like you're dying, love your lives like you aren't trying. Is this for real or are we faking? Are these memories we're making?
Oh, that's so good. What a great song.
Yeah.
So that was about the day they were born on the day Salvador Dali died. Is that what it was?
It's kind of like a little story song about like the side by side narrative of like, someone who was born on the day that he died, and like, does that mean anything? I don't know. It was just it's a weird song, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, as you
But
said
the chorus means a lot to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you said earlier, you recently had some personal challenges. We want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. I mean, this ties into the St. John's music community and the scene here too, because I was in a lot of bands when I lived here.
Such as?
What bands? I mean, Sherry Ryan. I played in some bands with Jordan Young. You know what? It's so funny. Like, I can't. Natasha Blackwood. I was in bands with her. I played in the Burning Hell for a long time. Mm-hmm. So, just like so many projects and recordings and stuff that, it's like too hard to name even everything that I was doing when I lived here. And it feels so long ago in a way, but, also present. But I was part of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Part of a lot of stuff. And even if I didn't play in a band with somebody, I would be at the show playing or going to see their show.
And when did you leave St. John's?
I left in 2014, so 11 years ago. And I've lived a couple lives since then. But when I was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer in November of 2024. And when my friends found out, they were like, "You are not doing this alone." And they had a big benefit for me at the ship. And honestly, I was watching it from a live stream. And I still haven't gotten all the way through. There's a video of it that was shared with me. And I still can't get all the way through it. Because, a lot of these people were my roommates, were my friends, were, people that I know very closely, or had played in orchestra with for years, or went to music school with, or, so, just really close friends. And they all, or grew up with since birth, actually, some of them. So it's overwhelming the amount of generosity and kindness and genuine compassion and care that I have received from the community here is... it's just overwhelming. Yeah, I think my experience would have been quite different without that support and knowing that all of these people were out there rooting for me, and, supporting me. It was just...
How are you doing now?
I was declared in remission on October 1st.
Awesome.
So it took almost a year.
Yep.
And so I'm still doing some active treatment right now. I have radiation until the end of November. Mm-hmm. So after that, it's just kind of maintenance stuff.
Yeah. Do you go into the kind of the 5-year protocol then if you go 5 years? Yeah, I just finished mine about 6 months ago.
Oh, so. Hey, yeah, right. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Amazing. Yeah. So again, you know all about it. So yeah, you know what it's like, hey?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So
how do you find it? How has it affected your music, that experience?
I mean, obviously at the beginning with chemo, I couldn't really go anywhere. But what I did during the chemo sessions, and I did not want to go on chemo days. Obviously, it's not a thing you want to go to.
You don't really look forward to it.
Yeah, you're not really looking forward to it.
The day after is okay. The steroids kick in, but other than that.
Exactly. But I wore a band t-shirt to my chemo sessions, a different band every time I went, and told a story about that band. And so I guess those are the bands that I've played with. So it kind of gave me something to focus on that was more about, and honestly, not to be morbid, but I wanted to tell those stories just in case it went the other direction, and then those stories would be out there about the bands that really meant a lot to me. Mm-hmm. And have been part of my life.
Those are kind of the things you think about, I think. And then because your mind's not super right anyway.
Yeah. So you're kind of thinking about all your favorite memories and all your, favorite people and times. And I think that's the thing too about Newfoundland is that the music community is not about commercialism and everything. It's about the music. How good can you be? How much fun can you help other people have? How much fun can you have together on stage? How much, you know what I mean? It's just it's not about any of the stuff that happens in some other communities. There are other communities like Newfoundland for sure, but I think in some places it becomes a bit of a competition, or you don't tend to play with other people that aren't in your band, or you're on a contract and you can only play a certain number of shows with a certain, so it gets, it gets different. But I forget my train of thought here, but
you got an appearance coming up on Cancer Can Rock. Can you tell us about that?
So I am going to do the Salvador Dali song, the one I just
First off,
played.
what is Cancer Can Rock?
Oh yeah, so it's it's an organization, and Rufus Wainwright and Martha Wainwright volunteer for that organization. So we are actually waiting to do that song with Martha Wainwright, which will be really cool.
Super cool.
Yeah, it's in the States. It's an American foundation, but where their mom went through a struggle with cancer as well. So it's close to their hearts. And it's run by a guy named Jim Eby. So yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I just kind of got in touch with them online, and they kind of give musicians who have cancer like a dream day in the studio.
Wow.
So yeah,
that's super cool.
It'll be really nice. Yeah.
Amazing. So when's that supposed to take place?
Sometime between now and the spring.
Yep.
So yeah, depending on schedules, and it is in the States too. So we have to like figure out like all that stuff. So
Awesome. That's going to be a fun experience.
yeah.
Great. Well, we got time for one more song. What's it going to be?
I'm going to play you a very St. John's song. So this song, I was working at Griffith's Guitars when I lived here on Rope Walk Lane.
Yep.
There was one July, and maybe someone out there might remember this, or maybe you remember it. There was a July where it rained for 17 days in a row. Like the whole summer, it rained every day.
I was in Vancouver those years, but it was raining there too.
Okay.
Believe me.
But like we would get no foot traffic for the guitar shop. So I would sit by the window and just watch the rain like coming down. And I think there's always like, as a human, you always have like this like yearning to be loved. I feel like that's a common human experience. Mm-hmm. And I remember I was watching out the window. We had no customers again. I was kind of just playing guitar, and I saw this person walking their dog, and their dog was wearing a raincoat. And I was like, someone cares more about that dog than anyone cares about me. And I hope it's not always that way. So I wrote a song about it.
Amazing.
Lying in the rain, nothing to do, wearing a blank stare. Dogs wearing raincoats, running on by. And I wish someone would take care of me that way. Oh, I wish someone would take care of me that way. but take care of me that way.
All right, Ally, so what's next for you? You got any projects, recordings, or shows on the horizon?
Yeah, so actually when I get back to Toronto, live on the big bad mainland,
Yeah.
I'm playing with Uncle Old Time. He's like a 20s kind of vaudeville kind of thing. I do like the couple one-off shows with him like every year. And we're at Drom Taberna on Sunday afternoon.
What do you play with him?
I play fiddle. Yeah, 20s style kind of fiddle. And then Bobby Dove is doing a tour coming through Ontario, and Sherry Ryan from Newfoundland is coming up as well. So I'll be playing some gigs with Sherry, and then I'm trying to take it a little bit easy.
Yeah, it's always a good idea.
Well, yeah. And right now the next stuff I have booked is for February. I'll be playing with Meredith Moon for her CD release at Hughes Room. And and then beyond that, I'm just got a few other things. I want to finish my album. It's been many years in the making. I just never
goes that way sometimes.
never seem to make the effort, I guess, to be in one spot long enough. I also play country music with an Iranian person named Hap the Bard on Instagram. And so I'm playing on his next country song release. I think I may have been on the first Iranian country song release.
Wow.
A couple years ago, in 2023. So
amazing. I have to get a t-shirt for that.
Yeah, so it's pretty wild. Hap the Bard. He's this guy in Iran playing all these Towns Van Zandt songs and everything. Like, it's wild. He's so cool.
Cool.
And sometimes in his language, like in Farsi or Persian or something. Yeah, so it's like cool. And then I also have the mariachi band. So I'll be playing, a bunch of mariachi stuff. Day of the Dead things are coming up and whatever. So that's pretty fun. And there's another person too on Instagram. His name is Sad Songs Music. His name's Tom, real name. But so he's in England, and he hires me for some fiddle recordings and stuff too. So a lot of recordings for people and some projects, a lot on the go. So
you could look after yourself and take it easy as well.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the thing, is that like music to me, like I know some other musicians who've been in similar situations, and actually one of them said that, when she was going through chemo and stuff, they would just dump her off at the door. She'd play her fiddle and they'd pile her back in the car and drive her home, And I honestly, I was 4 weeks after surgery, and I toured with this band called the Lucky Ones from the Yukon. And it was the same thing. I said to the guys, I was like, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to be a diva. Like, you got to set everything up, but I'll do the fiddle part, but then like I can't do the rest.
Keep that energy.
Or just like physically couldn't move my arms that much. So I was like, okay. So, and they were kind. And that's the thing, is that I have so many kind people that I play with, and everybody just wants, to support you and make sure that you can kind of get out and keep doing it. So yeah, I'm very, very blessed and very lucky.
And where can people find you on the information superhighways? Yeah,
so on Instagram, I am Ally Corbett Music, ALLY. I think AllyCorbett.com. Yeah, definitely AllyCorbett.com. Mm-hmm. And on Facebook, I'm just Allison Corbett. Yeah, so I'm on all of those things, and I'm around the internet all the time.
Awesome. Yeah. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.